The most followed Hollywood actors on Instagram. Number 15. Mark Ruffalo. Born in 1967, Mark Ruffalo has an incredible 19 million followers on Instagram. The actor, now famous for his role as the Incredible Hulk, spent about 9 years attending classes and working at a dive bar. Mark auditioned hundreds of times without getting a significant role. Amazingly, Ruffalo once had a premonitory dream that he had a brain tumor. He said the dream was so realistic that he went to the doctor to get it checked out, and it turned out that he actually had one. He had to undergo surgery to remove the tumor, which was thankfully benign, although it did result in him losing hearing in his left ear. Number 14. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger, with about 21 million Instagram followers, is best known for his outstanding movie roles such as Conan the Barbarian and The Terminator, as well as his extensive bodybuilding career. In 2003, Schwarzenegger pushed all that to the side, however, and was elected governor of California. During his tenure, he signed beneficial legislation which made the school meals in California among the most nutritious in America. He also refused his salary during his time as governor, not only working for free, but also putting his lucrative movie career on hold. Number 13. Jason Statham. Jason Statham is an intense actor with an escalating movie resume. Statham's 26 million Instagram followers enjoy daily doses of well-meant intensity, and he frequently leaves most wondering just what he's going to do next. Statham's most notable debut came when he was cast in the unforgettable Fast and Furious franchise. It's said that Statham almost died while filming Expendables 3. Statham says that this experience has made him realize that he isn't invincible, and it has caused him to have a greater appreciation for everything he has in life. Before becoming a famous actor, he was a competitive diver for 12 years. Number 12. Hugh Jackman. From The Greatest Showman to the Wolverine series, Hugh Jackman has a wide range of characters that he embodies effortlessly. His 29 million Instagram followers are often subject to dad-level goofiness in his posts as he fights to make the world smile. Jackman has a rough past, as his mom left when he was 8 years old. His mom moved on and started a new family, leaving the old one behind and a young Hugh to fend for himself. Jackman says that the anger caused by his mom leaving is what helped him play Wolverine so well. Now, Jackman practices yoga and meditation daily to relax. Number 11. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is a goofy, fun-loving actor whose personality shines in his various roles, most notably Guardians of the Galaxy, Jurassic World, and Parks and Recreation. His Instagram following hovers around 30 million. Pratt has seen his fair share of hardship, though. He was once a male stripper to make ends meet, and he was homeless in Hawaii. Fortunately for him, he was able to start his acting career when he was discovered by Tommy Chong's, of Cheech and Chong, daughter while working at Bubba Gump Shrimp. Now, Chris Pratt is married to Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter, Katherine Schwarzenegger. Number 10. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is known for many roles, such as Van Wilder in Deadpool, which grossed over $783 million in theaters and gained him an Instagram following of 37 million. Long before he was ever cast in Deadpool, an issue of a Deadpool comic book from 2004 mentions Reynolds, saying that Deadpool looks like Ryan Reynolds mixed with a Shar-Pei dog. Reynolds' history isn't all sunshine and rainbows, however. Before he was Green Lantern, he had a bad skydiving incident. His parachute didn't deploy when he jumped out of the plane, and it caused a significant fear of flying from then on. Reynolds says that playing the role of Green Lantern has helped him overcome that fear. He also met his now wife, Blake Lively, on the set of Green Lantern. Number 9. Tom Holland. Tom Holland is a young actor who is quickly overtaking Taylor Swift's role as America's favorite sweetheart, despite not being American. Also known as Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's no surprise he boasts over 43 million Instagram followers. He gained fame from starring in 5 Marvel movies so far as Spider-Man and has another Spider-Man movie slated for theaters in fall 2021. Holland has more talents than just acting, though. Growing up, he took ballet lessons to get a role as Billy Elliot in Billy Elliot, the musical. Holland says he also uses his training in ballet on almost all the acting jobs he has had since. What's more is that Holland loves his role as Spider-Man so much that he got the symbol tattooed on his foot. Number 8. Zac Efron. The High School Musical star has done a lot since his original days in Disney's High School Musical, and he has currently amassed about 45 million followers. Efron has starred in a variety of hit films, such as The Greatest Showman and Neighbors. In fact, he broke his hand during the fight scene with Seth Rogen in Neighbors. He has stated he should have stopped filming to get it checked out, but instead, he kept going. EFRON says this made it worse for his injury. Zac Efron even tried out Tinder. He says nobody swiped right, probably because it seemed too good to be true. Number 7. Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth is an A-list actor, best known for his character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thor. He has kept 5 of Thor's hammers after filming, much to the chagrin of his wife, Elsa. It's no surprise Hemsworth has gained over 47 million Instagram followers over the course of his life, as he's also been in a few other movies like the Ghostbusters reboot from 2016. Hemsworth has done a handful of things aside from playing Thor as well. For example, he created a fitness app called Center. Its goal is to help people learn how to eat and train so they can live healthier lives. Given Hemsworth's first job was cleaning breast pumps for a pharmacy, it's safe to say he's come a long way since then. Number 6. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio has an incredible movie history, from What's Eating Gilbert Grape to The Revenant, and he has accrued nearly 48 million Instagram followers. It is well known that it took years for DiCaprio to win an Academy Award. However, his first nomination for one was at just 19 years old. DiCaprio is a well-known actor, but would like to be known as an environmentalist as well. He has donated over $1 million to the Wildlife Conservation Society to date, but is hardly recognized for it. He is also paid to go on a trip to space with Virgin Galactic. Number 5. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. has a wide range of characters, from his role in Weird Science to Tony Stark in the Marvel movies, and has almost 50 million followers. Robert Downey Jr. grew up with an abusive father, which led to a significant drug problem at a young age. He went to jail multiple times. He has stated it was the art of Wing Chun, a form of martial arts, along with Iron Man, that has helped him stay sober. He still practices it to this day. Also, Robert Downey Jr. was one of the most highly paid actors around 2012 to 2015. Number 4. Will Smith. Movie star and 90s icon Will Smith is known for his roles in the Men in Black series and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Smith has a whopping 51 million followers on Instagram. No surprise considering he became a millionaire before he turned 21. This is largely because Smith was a rapper before he got into acting, and he was quite successful with it, winning a Grammy for a song Parents Just Don't Understand in 1989. You might think his full name is William, but you'd be wrong. It's actually Willard Carroll Smith. Number 3. Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, formerly known as Mark Sinclair Vincent, has quite a successful acting career. To date, his Instagram follower count is around 69 million. Vin Diesel has been acting since he was a child, and he was in his first play at 7 years old. When he was a teenager, he was filmed for a video on how to breakdance. Vin Diesel actually has a twin Diesel if you will, named Paul, who stays out of the spotlight. Vin Diesel is most known for his role in the Fast and Furious series, but he's also in other box office hits such as Find Me Guilty, Saving Private Ryan, and Guardians of the Galaxy. He was Groot. Number 2. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is an amazing comedian who is often the butt of his own jokes. He started at small comedy clubs and climbed his way up to being the lead in several blockbuster films. Like other members on this list, he has amassed quite a following, which currently sits at 107 million on Instagram. Before becoming a comedian, however, Hart was a shoe salesman. He was pretty good at it. However, his ambition to be a comedian was much stronger than his skill of selling. At 5'2", his height in comparison to The Rock's 6'4" towering stature in Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle makes for some hilarious scenes. Number 1. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Rock became famous for his time in the ring as a wrestler and has an incredible 227 million followers at current. Johnson's family are wrestlers as well, which likely contributed for his love of the sport. His good looks, combined with the fact that professional wrestling involves a lot of acting, made for a natural progression to the big screen. In 2001, Johnson appeared in The Mummy Returns very briefly. The Scorpion King, which came out in 2002, made around 36 million during its first weekend. What many people don't know, however, is that Johnson has a devious past. When he was in his teens, he used to steal Snickers bars from the local 7-Eleven nearly every day. 7-Eleven tweeted that he didn't need to pay them back if he would give them a cameo in a movie.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.